Uh, Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here this evening. Uh, Today's meeting is that we are going to discuss the problems and the issues uh, that we made from last year, and we are going to discuss how we promote and how we do marketing strategy running the hotel. And it starts with the food and beverage director, Mr. Potter. Thank you.
Okay. So in quarter two, we were a bit overpriced for food and beverage compared to our competitors.
Yeah.
Therefore, we had to increase all of our cost by 2% to make our price reasonable due to our good food quality. And since the first year, we have kept focusing on our guest reviews about their experience in our restaurants, of our food quality, and if it's worth with the price. And we have made many adjustments for the food price and the food cost, which make our hotel profit 5.1 million Swiss francs in the first year. So in the second year, we have kept doing the same thing, and our revenue for F&B is nearly 10 million this year.
Mm-hmm.
So for next year, we would like to do the refurbishment for the restaurant to maintain the whole environment, and we would like to have 4.8 million Swiss francs as our budget for F&B next year.
Sure. And what about the rooms?
The rooms, the total occupancy for the year is 58%, and the ADR is above average for every month. The GOP for this year is 62.5%. It's much higher than the owners want, and the return on equity as well is 37%. So it's higher than 10%. And I think the main problem is we use the same price for OTA, TAs, and wholesalers and direct bookings. So sometimes we didn't reduce the price and make our competitors more opportunity to get the guests. But our guest service is really high. It's 93 and 75%. So I think the problem is the price we keep the same and we didn't reduce very much. So next year we make a discount for the OTA and TAs and wholesalers like that. And we will make much better than this year.
Sure. And marketing?
So from the marketing at the beginning when we are opening the hotel, we didn't pay attention too much to our facilities like meeting and event rooms and F&B advertising. So then we decided to increasing to promote our hotel by spending quite a lot of money on promoting our hotel. So it will be attract and becoming brand loyalty. By at the end of the quarter two, we're trying to increasing or updating from for the promotion and the package. So the guests also know about the new news about the package, about the price, and we are looking. Our target market is like direct booking because a lot of guests come to our hotel by the direct booking, not from the OTA. So that's why we try to decreasing the price from the OTA and quite increasing it with the direct booking. And we also for the refurbishment, we do a lot of renovating almost at the end of the year. So the next year we don't have a lot of renovation for F&B or rooms or the facilities.
And human resource?
Okay, so at the beginning of our year, we had reached our staffing level to a person of 141, and we were a bit overstaffed in the first month. But after we notified about ourselves about this mistake, we started using a new method where we changed the number of staffs for each department according to the staffing guide. But unfortunately, towards the end of our first year, to be exact, in the month of December, we were facing the same situation and thus led to an increase in our staffing level to a percent of 273.95%. As you can see from this difference, we were highly overstaffed in the first year. But in order to have a better result in the second year, we had a staff training program in the month of March where we decided to have a training lesson for the staffs, for them to have the knowledge of the service and for the hotel as well. And as we continued from the month of July, August, and September, it was the high season time for our hotel. So we were expecting more guests and higher occupancy. So we had to hire more new staffs and train them to maintain our service quality. According to the value map from the report, our quality keeps decreasing during October, November, and December. So we thought maybe we could train our staffs to raise our quality by strengthening our services to the guests. And this training also led to a decrease of our staffing level to a percent of 127%, which we feel is an improvement for our hotel.
Alright, so overall, in the past year, our hotel has achieved a little success in terms of profit. But our main problem is our expenses is very high for all the department because we have to keep updating our facilities to keep the guest certification. And I think even though our hotel has won the praise of most of the guests and has achieved the leader of the area, and the result is always predictable. Although we try to focus on every section, we still have made a lot of mistakes. For example, like the pricing strategy and overstaffing. This is the problem that we need to improve for the next year. And so I think rather than making intermediate decision, despite careful consideration, a wrong decision can lead to major consequences based on impulsive behavior. So we need to be thinking of the new strategy like months before instead of making it like right now. I think that's it, and I will report this to the shareholders and the CEOs to see if